Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated Keep on the Borderlands server. Yes, as you can see, the Keep on the Borderlands is being constructed behind me. Last time, if you'd like to see how we got to this point, check out the playlist at the end. But if you want to know quickly what's going on here, last time I made the outline of the Keep and I put in the flooring up the front. We're going to leave the flooring of the back alone for now because the flooring of the back is going to be elevated quite a bit. In the interim time between last time and now, I've also been harvesting and planting and growing and getting things and letting those stalactites and stalagmites of the dripstone grow around the edge to kind of act as barriers so that, bad guys can't get in here. And what I have been thinking about is this new block and brick. Those are the two words that were coming together in my mouth at the same time. The new block / brick. Here it is. Cobblestone deep slate, right? Can I do with cobblestone that what I can do with deep slate, that what I can do with... I can. So I could get polished deep slate, or I could have cobbled deep slate. Are there other alternatives? Let me see if I can use this deep slate over here real fast and make something else going on here. Yep, I can make... Oh, boy. Okay, so there's some interesting decisions for me. I'm going to go ahead and pull a little bit of each one just to kind of have a little bit of each one. And, oh, my goodness, there they are. Deep slate bricks, indeed. Okay, so I really have 1, 2, 3 of these, and that means digging up a lot of cobble. And that means I probably want something with efficiency, right? And right now, as you can see, I need a pick anyways. I don't think I have one. I have an iron one, but that's not good enough. Let's make a real pick now. We've got enough diamonds. We're going to make a real pick. 1, 2, 3, real pick coming up. Bango, bongo, there we go. Now we've got a real pick, but now that we've got the real pick, we need efficiency on it. It'll be a little bit faster just being a diamond, but I want it to be a lot of bit faster because we're going to be going and getting a whole bunch of that cobblestone stuff, because I don't think we could generate that. Is there a way to generate that? If anybody knows if there's a way to generate that, leave a comment below. But what I'm going to need to do is go down into the tunnel over here and get it going. But wait, maybe, just maybe, before we do that, I have 33 levels. And what's this? Oh, it's a crafting bench. That's pretty smart of me to put that in there, I must say. I do think I'm going to have enough to make books. Let's see here. Can I make bookshelves? I think so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's an awful lot of paper. Let's see if I can just make an enchanting station real fast, and then I'll be able to... Oh, I'll need to get... Oh, all right. I'm going to need to get... Let's make a bunch of books. Yeah, 13 books. What's the word I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen? Obsidian. Obsidian is the word I am looking for. I'm going to need to get obsidian before I can do any enchanting. So I guess I'm going down below. And yeah, I should have enough paper to do that. All right, so let me go down below, get a little bit of obsidian, come back up here, and get this stuff enchanted. Do I have any? I do have some. That's a good thing. I'm going to bring some books as well, just in case. And here's hoping that the first thing I try to do works. All right, so what do you got? Unbreaking 3. Man, we wanted something much, much more than that. All right, so let me go ahead and make some other things. Possibly a axe, possibly a shovel. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3. Axe and shovel. Do we go with a sword? Do we make a hoe? A sword or a hoe? You know what? Let's make an axe and a shovel and go from there. Shovel for sure. Axe for sure. All right, we use those tools all the time, right? All right, so if we put in our shovel instead, we get unbreaking. And if we put in our axe instead, we get unbreaking. Oh, man, I really wanted efficiency on this thing. All right, I'll just trust in the Minecraft universe. Efficiency 4 and Fortune 3. I will take it. Thank you so very much. Oh my goodness. So now we got our diamond miner. Sure it would be nice to get a silk touch on the next one, but you know what? Unbreaking shovel. We're going to be using a shovel as much as an axe. Thinking out loud to himself. Dirt, maybe. Let's go with an axe first. What's an axe? Unbreaking. Well, let's see if the Minecraft universe is going to give it to us. Not this time. Not this time. Oh well. Saddy face. All right, and what can we do with the shovel? 1, 2, 3. What's it going to be? Oh, nothing. Oh, but we have the efficiency 4 if we could just get some quick levels real fast. And something tells me we can. Something tells me we can very easily. Let's see here. What can I... Do I have... yeah, I can do this. Let me get a stack of beef. Put that there and that there. And while I'm thinking about it, let's make a lever. Right? And then we come over here. And we put the lever on the side of this. And we turn that on. And then we put the beef in here. And turn that off. Turn that on. And when this is done cooking, I can take the beef out of it, and all the XP that's been cooking away in this thing is going to come back to me. Right? Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, there were that many levels? Okay, well, cool. Now we have a little XP farm over here, too. Haha, right on. Okay, let's go see if we can get this thing enchanted real fast. Oh, man. And then I might have to, since we've got so many levels, I might have to see about, 1, 2, 3. Might have to see about, oh, boy. Just in case you ever needed a bunch of flint, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Can I make another pick? Maybe. Yeah, I think maybe I go for another pick. Oh, man. All right. Come on. One more pick. Come on. Give me the silky touch, baby. Give me the silky touch. And then that'll be it. We'll be complete. We won't need to worry about, you know. Oh, bummer. I know, right? Bummer that is fortune. Egads. All right. Well, we'll just store it over here and hang on to it, because if we need to, we can put, we can put fortune onto it later. So, all right. Now we've got our pick. And now we've got our motivation. We're going to go down there and dig up some of this deep stone, cobblestone slate stuff. All right, here we go. Oh, my tree, my tree. I had some pillagers come by, and I set them on fire, and I thought I had fire spread off, and I probably will make that adjustment here after this is done, but there goes my tree. And I don't have enough saplings to grow it back. I can only hope that this one sapling will generate a big enough tree that I'll be able to put down another 4x4. That is a bummer. That was also a source of vines for me. I would trim it up, run around, trim it up, and then let it grow while those were all growing. Because I'm having a hard time getting enough vines. Doesn't look like it's going to spread anywhere else, so I'm going to leave it be. I'll keep an eye on it. All right, so... stone up here. We got plenty of stone, but I've also got some tuff, just to have it. These are extra blocks that I've got along the way. I've been using some of the cobble, but I think we're going to call this 2 chests of cobble, 2 chests of stone bricks. Over here, we're going to have mossy stone bricks. That's what we were working on just prior to the fire. Prior to the fire. That sounds like the name of a band or a song or an album. Prior to the fire. Speaking of fire, some cracked stone bricks. You get those from burning them in the kiln, as it were. Over here, we're working on polished deep slate, which you can turn into, you can turn into deep slate bricks. Deep slate bricks you can turn into polished deep slate tiles. So we're trying to get this box full. And, well, I guess I could do that first, and then this one into that one, and then this will be the only one I need to get out of all of these, because I'm also digging up some cobbled deep slate, as you know. So we're almost there to those boxes. But that's a bummer. There was something else I kind of wanted to build. I've been going down below and getting all these resources. I pretty much have my goodies box full now. I could probably make as much... Why is that backwards? So my OCD was kicking in there. Sorry. I could pretty much make as many hoppers as I really need. I should make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should go ahead and make a fishing thing. I don't have any chests. That's crazy. All right, 1, 2. We're gonna make a double chest because I don't think fishing works the way it used to. I think it. Oh, that's right. I think nowadays you can kind of get some things to work, but not really. We're gonna use spruce. And do I have a trapdoor? Can I make one with that? Is it 3 across for a trapdoor? No, it's 6 across. Ugh. All right, this is one of the craziest recipes in the game. The trapdoor recipe. Ooh, was it pressure plate or trapdoor? Pressure plate. It's a good thing I double checked. Oh, I could have made that. Noob. And there's a boat. Okay, so I've got that and that and that and that and that. And I think I need a note block. Maybe I'm... That's crazy that I had exactly 64 in that stack. And now I need that wood again. All right, one more. Oh wait, can I make a note block with different colored things? We'll see. Let's find out. Let's find out. Is this... No, I wouldn't have been able to anyways because I needed one more. Boink. Okay, yeah, so I can make a note block, and I can use a different color, and I will use a different color. Okay, so I think... Gosh, I think that's really everything I need to make a little fishing spot. Now, I have some indoor space over here that's already AFK, so that might work for me. And in fact, let's see here. Oh, by the way, I did want to show everybody... all the spots I had dug out down below, and I probably will when we wrap this up. Oh, tree! Okay, I'm going to see if I can get another sapling or two out of that. All right, but here, let's dig this out just ever so slightly. If we put... Let's see here. Let's go ahead and put the chest right here. Let me think about where I need to put everything. All right, this will eventually be a double chest, so I'll go ahead and do that. All right, this will be where I need to put the hopper into this chest. Boom, boom. So let's do this. Bummer. Okay, I'm such a noob. I knew I could have done it this way, but for some reason it's not working. There we go. Did I get it? Looks like it worked. Let's test our theory. It went somewhere. There you go. Alrighty. Now, as I understand it, we're gonna need this block, and let me go ahead and get rid of that one. That's where water's gonna flow through. I think this needs to be the note block, if I'm not mistaken. Boom. And let me plug up this hole for now, so it doesn't mistake where it needs to go. Right on. We got the spruce right on top of that. And the pressure plate on top of that, I think. And water on this block, I think. Yeah, that looks right so far. All right, so if I have a fishing rod, which I don't right here, but let's go see. Let's get a fishing rod real fast. All right, I'm going to keep my bucket empty just in case it's not what I really need. All right, come here. I need 3 pieces of string and... Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, risque. Our first fishing rod. Yoink. Okay. All right, let's go see how effectively this works. It's not going to be as good as it used to be. Used to be one fishing rod, you might be able to pull up an enchanted fishing rod without it breaking any, but then, okay, let's see here. What's going on? All right, so I got to throw it. There you go. Wow, okay, so right there, I kind of find the sweet spot right there. But I really want to... I'll be standing on this block in a little bit, so as you can see, I'm kind of pounding away on that note block. Let's see here if the fish actually comes up and bites on it. Yeah. Okay, so it did, but not quite the way I wanted it to. Am I standing in the right place? Yeah, I think this is it. All right, so there you go. Let me put it right there and see if I can catch it this time. All right, it has to be past the pressure plate. This might not be the best angle, right? I might need to back up, put the double chest in, back up, and go from there. And we'll see. We'll fine-tune it. But this should work, and this should give me something to do overnight and come back tomorrow morning. I'll see if anything turns up, and then we'll finish the digging, and we'll get started on finally putting up the wall. I'm hoping to get the replay mod downloaded tonight, if it's even available. All right, my friends, I have some news. It's the next day, and I'm all refreshed, and overnight I was, in fact, able to get the replay mod installed. I hope it's working properly, because I think we're going to do a little building here, and the first thing we're going to build are going to be the gatehouse and the towers, right? And in order to build those, we're going to need some of these and some of these, and I'm not bringing those along yet, but I will bring some of these along. That's way more than I'm actually going to need. One of those, some more of these, and what else am I looking for, ladies and gentlemen? What else am I looking for? I think I was looking for stairs of these, so let me see if I can get some stairs of those also. Look, I can either make deep slate tile stairs or deep slate brick stairs. Let me make deep slate tile stairs and deep slate. I have a little bit of each. And I think that's about it. I will take some of this as well, and here we go. Okay, So the gatehouse section is 20 feet tall or high, and the towers are 30 feet high, and each of these blocks are a meter, which is about 3 feet, but not quite. What we're going to do is try out a couple different things. Let's see if we... First off, if I make it wider than it actually is, how is that going to look? Right? You know what I mean? Let me see how big that would be. If I made it wider than it actually is, that would give us 1, 2, 3 spaces to walk through the main portcullis section of the gate, right? Or because that would be like that. And who knows? We'll see. Okay, but that goes up for now. We're going to keep the deep slate tiles because I think for sure I want to have this first row. Whoops, excuse me. This first row here at least like this. All right. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet because I know a lot of it has water filling it in, right? So we're going to get this around, and then we're going to get into these colors. Oh, those were deep slate bricks, and we'll go up a couple there. But only, no, one more. Okay, so now we've got kind of this trim here, right? 3, 6, 9 feet. We'll call this 10 feet. I've been using 3 blocks equals 10 feet for this scale, and I know that's not, you know, this is metric. The keep on the Borderlands is, you know, imperial, I believe is what it's called, but well, it is what it is, so we're trying to do the best with what we've got. Okay, so we've got the sturdy bricks in there, and we've got those bricks there, all right? And then we can come in with these guys. That makes it 10. We need it to be 6 more tall, except I also want a trim on the top, so let's go 5 more, and then another trim. 1, 2, 3. Can we get these? Yeah, we'll get those. Right on. Well, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and run the time-lapse of this because I got the replay mod going also, so I'm going to do that, get this done, and the other one done, and maybe get the little bridging aspect of the actual gatehouse done, and then we will go from there. So there's 3, boom, boom, and I'll bring you right back. The main gate, 2 towers, 30 feet high with battlements. Flank a gatehouse 20 feet high. All have holes for bow and crossbow fire. A deep crevice in front of the place is spanned by a drawbridge, usually up. There is a portcullis at the entry and large gates at the far end of the passage. The passage is about 10 feet wide and high. The ceiling above pierced with murder holes, and walls to either side slitted for archery. It is obvious that the building is constructed of great blocks of the hardest granite, undoubtedly common throughout the entire fortress. 2 men-at-arms will approach when the drawbridge is lowered and the portcullis is raised. Each is clad in plate mail and carries a polearm. They require that persons entering the keep put their weapons away, and then will escort them through the short tunnel into the entry yard. Well, gang, as you can see, I've got the replay mod working a little bit, I think, and it's pretty cool because apparently, let me open, not that one, this one. Apparently, you can stop and start it from in here now, so that's going to be pretty helpful. It won't be automatically playing. Well, I guess it did start automatically recording when I first started, but it's cool. I'm gonna keep trying it. And I noticed something while I was building this up. Remember when I made the outline of the keep? I said I was going to use 3 blocks was going to equal 10 feet, even though it's metric 1, 2, 3 meters. And a meter isn't exactly a yard, but for the purposes of the math, we were going to say it was. Well, I got to thinking about it while I was building this. Every 9 of these, right? So basically every quote-unquote 30 feet, it's actually going to be just enough to have 1 extra block, right? So if this was, I know it's a meter, but if this was a yard, it would be 3 feet, 6 feet, 9, right? And then another 3, 6, 9, and then another 3, 6, 9, and then that would be 1 foot left over from each of them, which would be this extra block, right? So thinking about that, I was thinking, oh, I should make these 1 block taller. I also got to thinking, should I redo the outline? Is it still soon enough to redo the outline, right? Because the outline, as you can see, is just that. But I do have a lot of water. But I can get rid of that water, and we can redo it. And I'm thinking about the difference it would make, right? So for every 30 feet, we're talking 1 block, and... oh, boy. So are we talking maybe an extra 6 or 7 blocks that way, which would probably be about a whole circle. So I don't think scale-wise it's going to do much difference. Had I originally considered that and done it, maybe I would have done it, but I don't think I'm going to now. But looking at what we've got here, going with the scale we've got, we'll work within that scale. This looks pretty good, I think. I'm mixing up the different stones that we're using to kind of give it some variation in color and wear and tear. And I know that while I was reading that, it said granite, and I laughed a little bit. I know you could hear it. If you didn't, you can listen it back. But, oh, man, I'm not making an entire keep out of granite, right? That... I don't remember it. I don't remember it feeling like granite, but I guess, yeah, now that I know as a older person who has studied a little bit of biological science, yeah, I guess I do know what granite looks like now, and it would not be quite like this. It certainly wouldn't, but these are the materials I am using, so these are the materials I will keep. We've got the gatehouse or the towers and the gatehouse, which had the 10-foot entrance. 1, 2, 3, again, like we were talking about. So that's where we're at for now. And if you'd like to see how we got to this point, check out the playlist on the bottom left, because that's all the time I have for today, my friends. I am going to be playing some New World here pretty soon, so I might be pretty busy doing that. Plus, again, work is super, super busy. Follow along if you want to hear more, and feel free to ask any questions. I'd be happy to help. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.